What is going on YouTube? And you are looking at a Star Wars Return of the Jedi Darth Vader mint on card in better condition. If you scroll down, and this is made in Mexico, if you scroll down on my videos, you're going to see that I did a video on one just like this. It was in a little bit rougher condition than this one is. This is a whole different one. Now, before I begin, the sealing of it. This does not have waffling. Now, in Mexico, for whatever reason, there are 13 figures that were packaged up in Mexico and sent out. They don't have the waffling, the made in Mexico figures. And this was packaged in the Lili Ledy factory. And the Lili Ledy figures, if you're lucky enough to find one, doesn't have the waffling either. But this is an awesome figure. I mean, if you take a look at it, pretty awesome. Now, that figure, I already have a video up there. As you can see, there's the whole that Lili Letty is synonymous with the made in Mexico, and this is simply is in great shape. 77 card. Now, if you scour and hunt long enough on the internet, you're going to find some good deals. Now, pawn shops take different collectibles in from people. As long as they're worth something, a pawn shop will give you money for it. I bought both of these figures from a pawn shop as a set for $425. You heard me right. $441 out the door. $441, that's tax, shipping, and everything out the door. So if you wanna, you could do it two ways. You could say $220 per figure, or you could say this is worth about $441, $500, and you got that one free, or $400, you got that one for $41. Either way you look at it, I got a great deal for both of these figures. Now, I think that this pawn shop wanted to get rid of these things. They probably had them for a very long time because they had these actually priced in the back for way more. I think they had this one for $429 and this one for $249, I think, or no, $289 in the back of these star, because they came with this star case. I just have this one out for the sake of the video, but I scoured and scoured and scoured. I found this pawn shop online, and they had detailed pictures. I looked at all the pictures. I sent the pictures to people to verify that these were legit, and they did. So no question, these are awesome. I got a great deal, $220 each, if you want to say. But this is an awesome figure, guys. I really love this figure. These two are probably my prized possessions at this particular time. You can look underneath, and you see the saber. You see the figure. Let's try to zoom in a little bit, shall we? Shall we try to zoom in a little bit? Look at that. That looks great. All my fingerprints are all over it. But do not fret. Do not fret, young Padawan. Pretty nice, man. And from my understanding, that I on the last video that I made, these indeed are Lili Ledy figures on Kenner card backs. Kenner didn't like the way the packaging, the Lili Ledy packaging, they didn't like it. So they sent a bunch of card backs down to the Lili Ledy factory and said, hey, put them on these cards. So they did. They added the hole punch and made in Mexico on the card back. So when they left Mexico, you knew they were made in Mexico. But these figures, the inside, are Lili Ledy figures from the research I was doing. Now, I'm lucky to live about 12 miles from the Texas-Mexican border, and we have a few Lili Ledy experts down here where I'm from. Now, I got hooked up with a guy from another collector that deals exclusively in Lili Ledy, and he was actually the ones that verified the other Vader figure I had and verified these for me, because he's just a Star Wars fanatic, and he's a Star Wars MOC collector, especially the vintage kind. So he was able to authenticate these for me. But anyway, these figures are awesome. I mean, if you can get your hands on these, be patient and really, really look, because some people don't know what they have, or some people know what they have and just want to get rid of them. And I think this pawn shop in this case wanted to get rid of these. They probably gave the guy, I don't know, maybe $50 each, maybe even $100 each, who knows. And they wanted to just make their money back, and they had them at a certain price, but with taxes and shipping, it came out to $441. I lucked out. I believe I lucked out. It's just, you know, the luck of the draw. I think I was just patient, actually, and I was able to obtain both of these beautiful figures, man. Oh, don't go nowhere. Both of these beautiful figures are falling around me. But guys, I have a lot of my own collection that was mine when I was a kid that I'm still going to present. I'm still going to show them, still making videos on those. But I wanted to make a video on these because I absolutely love these. These are now have to be right up there with some of my prized possessions in terms of collectibles. I mean, the Vader that you're looking at can go in this condition, can go as high as $600. Made in Mexico, Lili Letty figure inside of a Kenner card back, but not labeled Lili Letty. I get that, I understand. And then you have your Stormtrooper over here. From all the research I've done, it tells me that this is a rare Stormtrooper in terms of availability, in terms of trying to go out there, finding it in this condition, unpunched, and buying it. That one can go as high as maybe $400, maybe $500, who knows, depends on the collector. But I have no plans to sell these. These are going to go into my collection, and they are going to take a prominent place either on the wall or on my desk. But anyways, guys, do your research before you buy. Look at pictures, examine things, do your research in terms of, you know, the history of where these figures were manufactured and shipped out of. And I think it just makes the collection a lot richer in terms of like rich in history, and they make it a little bit more valuable to you, and maybe to a person that wants to buy them later on down the line, or maybe if you want to pass them down to your kids or the young ones in your family, you can do that too. These are definitely going to stay with me for an extraordinarily long time. I might even get them graded, and if I do get them graded, I will make a video on my experience getting them graded and them in the graded acrylic cases. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by to my channel. I'm happy to show these to you, and I'm happy to give you the prices that I paid. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but I did it because it was simply an extraordinary deal that I couldn't pass up, and it just goes to show you that when you hunt for something long enough and you want something, it takes a little bit of patience, but you will find it. And these for me are just simply awesome. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry for dragging it on. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, may the Force be with you.